What's up guys, I'm Tony Wodarck, and today I wanted to talk to you about the Canon EOS 1V versus the Canon EOS 3. The reason I'm making this video is I wish there was a video like this when I was trying to decide between the EOS 3 and the 1V. The EOS 3 runs for about $200 to $350 or so, and the 1Vs run anywhere from $600 to $900. You can find some deals a little bit better. And so I never really knew what the difference was. You can research the differences in specs, but I really just wanted some kind of first-hand experience. So I ended up recently buying the Canon EOS 1V, and so I just wanted to kind of share my experiences with it. Real quick, thanks so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Drop any comments or questions you guys have below about either of these cameras. Love to hear from you. Thanks. Also, real quick, I just want to shout out all the links in my description. There's a bunch of affiliate links. You can get a discount on your HOLDFAST gear. You can get a discount on KEH and a couple other things, and check out all my favorite gear that I use through the links below, so check those out. So, the Canon EOS 3 and the 1V. I got the EOS 3 a couple years ago and loved it, used it a bunch. As I switched to mirrorless, I got rid of a bunch of my EF lenses, and so I ended up selling the EOS 3. Fast forward a year to a couple months ago, and I ended up picking up one again. Loved it. One of the biggest drawbacks I think with the EOS 3 is the diopters. It's hard to find different, I don't even know what you call these things, the little diopter things. You can find ones that have your eyesight so that you can see properly without glasses. My vision's like -1.8 or so I've been looking for a -2. I found one, ordered it, shipped it to the wrong address, and then was never able to buy it again. It kind of never went back into the site that I was trying to buy it from. So yeah, the reason I want a diopter is so that I don't have to wear glasses, because as I was shooting weddings with a mask on, and you guys know if you try to have glasses, a mask, and shoot through the viewfinder, you're kind of screwed. So that was one of the biggest kind of pitfalls of this camera. The EOS 3 does have what's called eye control focus, and there's a little button over here that you move, and you calibrate it to your eye, and so wherever your eye looks, that's where you focus, which is a pretty cool feature. But with glasses and just how I shoot, I never really used it. So that's kind of the one upgraded feature from the EOS 3 to the 1V. Other than that, it's got kind of all your normal stuff. I like shooting these in aperture priority, using the built-in light meter, which is pretty good. The autofocus is pretty snappy. It's pretty lightweight and well built, but the EOS 3 is pretty plasticky. Like, the camera itself is all plastic, so it's a little bit lighter, which is nice, but kind of a little bit cheap feeling. It's a heavy-duty plastic, but it's a little cheap feeling. So I ended up getting the EOS 1V, and one of the biggest reasons, like I said, was the diopter. I can get this off. So right there, if you slide this off, you can change the diopter to your vision. So that's a nice feature of the EOS 1V. Other than that, the controls are really similar. I believe the autofocus is a little bit better on the 1V. I haven't really noticed a crazy difference, but it is really nice and fast. The light meter is great. Again, I love shooting this in aperture priority, so I'm really just choosing my aperture and letting it automatically choose my shutter based on the built-in light meter. It shoots faster, I believe, than the EOS 3. I'm not blowing through film at 10 frames a second, so that doesn't really matter to me. But the build quality is a little bit nicer. It's a magnesium alloy, so the camera is a little bit heftier in your hand. Feels more like a 5D Mark III or something, just kind of a well-built camera. It's supposedly better weather sealed than the EOS 3. The EOS 3 is somewhat weather sealed, I believe, and this is better weather sealed. I'm not really shooting much film in the rain, but it is nice if I'm down at the beach or in kind of variable conditions to have that and just protect my gear. Yeah, all in all, I love this camera. I'm stoked on it. I'm gonna keep the EOS 1V. It's just a nicer camera. All in all, between these two, I'm gonna keep the 1V. It's a nicer built camera. I'm gonna be using it for weddings, and so I really want it just to be sturdy and the best I can possibly have. But if you're deciding between the two, unless you need the diopter or you just have to have the best of the best, I would go with the EOS 3. This thing is pretty much exactly the same, a little bit lighter. Like I said, a little bit plastic feeling, but this is an amazing camera and I would highly recommend the EOS 3. I don't think you need to upgrade if you have the EOS 3. And yeah, you can end up saving a couple $100 and grab yourself another lens or whatever else you want, or just buy more film. So yeah, I would recommend the EOS 3, but the 1V is pretty nice too. So I hope that helped. There's tons of specs and you can get into all the details and stuff, but really those are the things that I notice when I'm shooting, is just how's the light meter, how quick does it focus, how does it feel in your hand? Those are the things that matter to me. So yeah, that's it. I've been shooting a lot with this lens I got from a coworker, the Canon 85 1.8. It's a couple $100 lens, and the 85 focal length is really nice, especially for weddings. So yeah, you can check out some of the photos I shot with this. This setup, you know, will be under $1,000 and will last you forever. So this is a really nice kit right here. Here's some shots that I've taken with the 1V. I've been shooting it with my kids a lot down at Laguna Beach. And yeah, you can enjoy these photos and yeah, just see how this thing works. Thanks for watching. Like I said, like and subscribe, and yeah, appreciate it.